Today on Fashion Guide, the small jean jacket from the Oblaka brand is a must-have for every street-style fan. The debut collection review. Exceptional trends in the men's collection in Paris, from gothic Dracula capes to skirts. New trends by the oldest classic British brand. And movie and ballet celebrities star in a new fashion short film. Keep watching. A little black dress, a white shirt, some red stilettos. The list of the most famous classic outfits definitely is lacking in jeans. Or at least in denim fabrics. Denim jackets and other outfits are likely to become a must-have for street-style designers in Kazakhstan. This is what the young Kazakh brand Oblaka is suggesting. The young creative designer came to Almaty just 2.5 years ago, but she has already won the hearts of the fashion elite. She also worked as a brand manager and a second leading designer of the popular ZH Sakyan brand. And now she has her own fashion line. Please welcome Raushan Jibekova. Raushan, hello. I just love denim fabrics. I love wearing denim jackets, jeans, skirts, and shorts. I love everything denim. I even have a denim bag. Raushan took her personal taste and style as a foundation and created her debut collection. She says that she always loved to dress fashionably, as do other creative fashionistas from big cities. As a result, she started to create clothes in the street style. Aside from denim, Raushan also uses neoprene and jacquard. The highlights of her collection are outfits adorned with handmade decorations. We decorate the pieces ourselves. It takes us 2 days to finish one collar. And I think that long and short denim jackets are our signature pieces. They are full of bright and colorful prints, flowers, and cartoon characters on the back. The designer says that there are a lot of things to print on denim, anything from funny writing to animals. She presented painted feminine dresses, shirts, coveralls, and of course jackets. And it seems like the last outfit won over Kazakh fashionistas.
Такие джинсовочки, которые разукрашены, ну то, собственно, такие handmade, они сами разукрашены, я не знаю, какими-то красками.
I love this painted denim jacket. It's handmade. They paint them themselves with some dye. I think it's cool because now fashion is getting to another level. More street style, more casual, and I think that it's not about Galliano with some feathers anymore. The world now wants something that isn't complicated. I like the denim jackets that are painted with these pens. I mean, it's not produced in a factory, it's handmade. Raushan Jianbekova's collection is definitely for young people. The designer says that she created her line for brilliant and brave people. Local designers are not into men's collections right now, unlike those of the World Fashion Weeks. Let's talk about Paris Fashion Week, because there are definitely a lot of outfits to look at and to be surprised by. Rick Owens shocked the public with nudity in his collection, and this time it was the men who bore their bits. It is well known that Owens likes to shock his audiences, but the highlights of the collection definitely were the bell-shaped leather coats, the volumetric neoprene and cashmere jackets with fake blood spills. The collection also consisted of long shorts and leggings, sculptural tunics with geometric paintings and sneakers. But it seems that the star element of the men's collections was the tailcoat. This outfit was popularized again thanks to Dior's creative director of the men's line, Chris van Asche. He uses the tailcoat very creatively, accessorized with big icons and combined with sports caps and sneakers. He also combines the tailcoat with denim and leather jackets. Denim appears to be a very popular fabric these days. It is used in classic costumes, coats, duffel coats, and perfectly tucked jeans. The word sport is a main feature in a new collection by the Russian designer Gosha Rubchinsky. But it's just a word, not a style or a mood necessarily. The word is printed on t-shirts and scarves, and in rough textured ink on pullovers plucked right out of the 90s. The word sport is also printed in Chinese, and the brand logo is combined with Russian and Chinese flags. Pullovers and checkered shirts are matched with nipped sheepskin coats, jeans, and sport trousers. Dries van Noten added traditionally women's outfits, skirts, to their men's collection. However, the Belgian designer prefers unobtrusive looks. He wraps the skirt over pants and decorates them with large pockets and glitter and presents it in a very classic way, especially for costumes. The skirts actually look great in the overall look. And finally, Givenchy shocked their public too. The new collection appeared to be inspired by Riccardo Tisci at the start of his career in the French house. The collection features his favorite religious, mystical, and gothic motifs. This was a supernatural ball. The runway was a dark, red glittery carpet instead of a catwalk, and the models wore gothic masks made of beads, shiny stones, and pearls. British Gives and Hawkes decided not to participate in the fashion weeks and presented their collection in a very unusual way. They created a show where their models were presented as mannequins, but all the while they were talking to guests, buyers, and journalists. This brand is one of the oldest in England and usually prefers to follow traditions. But this time, they decided to try something new.
For us, it really is putting Gives and Hawkes on a world stage. It's sort of entering into the fashion system and presenting something. I think what we've done with the brand is try to take something very historical and bring it forward and make it relevant and modern. And by presenting in London Collection Men's, we're able to get our message across to a global audience.
Gives and Hawkes have 3 awards from the Queen, Prince Philip, and Prince Charles. But their influence in the world of fashion extends to more than their famous clients.
So many heads of state, so many men of influence, you know, Churchill, Nelson, I think every royal member, every crowned head of the UK since George III. We've held 3 royal warrants for many years. We do a lot of military, we dress many of the current royal households. It's quite an honor. The brand is institutional. I think what's important is to keep the house moving forward, you know, not to rest on just those historical laurels or that sort of patrimony, but to keep the brand vibrant and living.
Despite the fact that the creative director of the brand tends to keep with the times, crafters of the brand use traditional methods of creating clothes, as all the sewers of the Savile Row do.
I think what's uniquely London is the kind of blend and the tension created by, let's say, cutting-edge street style with the institution of Savile Row, which is all about craft and tailoring and quality. And I think those two sort of push and pull together creates this unique tension, producing incredible creativity in London. And I think that might be part of why London Collection Men's has gained momentum so quickly and why London's such an exciting city at the moment.
Once again, international celebrities shine in fashion short movies. French actor Gaspard Ulliel starred in Chanel's latest fashion film. This is not the first time Gaspard has worked with Chanel. In 2010, in a fashion film shot by the famous Martin Scorsese, Gaspard played an actor who suddenly made a shocking confession on air. And now, a few years later, James Gray has made a full version of this film. This time around, Gaspard tries to escape from the attention and be free. The soundtrack of the film is Bob Dylan's song All Along the Watchtower, covered by Jimi Hendrix.
Businessman there, drink my wine, plowman dig my earth. None will ever own the mine, nobody of it is worth.
Mikhail Baryshnikov and Lil Buck, the legendary dancers from very different eras and styles, are the new faces of Rag & Bone's campaign. David Neville and Marcus Wainwright refused to participate in the fashion weeks and decided to do a video presentation instead. We spent 3 weeks watching men's shows online. Everything appeared to be so typical and boring, commented the designers. They assured everyone that their video will soon go viral. That's very likely, as the dancers work very well together. They also demonstrated the beauty and luxury of their new collection in motion. Classical Baryshnikov and modern Lil Buck dance along music by Venetian snares. The new collection differs from previous ones in that it is more a street style. It symbolizes change and closeness to brand consumers. That's all for today. See you next time on Fashion Guide, and stay stylish.